When you read the story of the Hebridean Revival, it is story after story after story of people whose lives were transformed.
Well, Peggy and Christine Smith, they were sisters in their 80s. One was blind and one really suffered with arthritis. But God gave them a vision that the church was going to be packed with young people. At the time, there wasn't a single young person who attended the church. And so they went and spoke to the minister and shared his vision. And he said, "What do you want me to do?" They said, "You have to pray." So they resolved to pray that God would rend the heavens and that he would pour out his spirit so that showers of blessing would come. Now, the two ladies, elderly sisters, they prayed in their home, often from 10 o'clock in the evening, often up to 3 a.m. in the morning, whilst the minister and other elders prayed in a barn-like structure, and they prayed that God would really come and pour out his spirit.
Revival is a move of God in the community, and the community becoming God conscious before a word is spoken by any man. And that's what happened in the Hebrides, isn't it?
One stage of that meeting, the elder said, "I hear the Holy Spirit, he's hovering overhead. I hear the heaven's chariots wheel coming." And then like a thunderclap, the Holy Spirit came and he just touched so many people's lives.
People were changed. Many people were converted and came to know the Lord before he even touched the land and before he even began to preach.
That's right. In Duncan Campbell's own testimony, 75% of the converts were converted outside of a church building. They were on the road, on the moorlands. Some of them fell on their peat stacks under conviction of sin. And some of these meetings went on right through the night. The Holy Spirit came down and people in the early hours of the morning in their various homes, turned on their lights, lit their candles and, started to cry out and call upon God. I mean, there's one story or testimony about Duncan Campbell said how the road was black with people. There were so many people walking on the road going off to church that it was just black.
It's an amazing story because when you read about the Hebridean Revival, you do find 2 and 3 in the morning, people would suddenly wake up and lights would go on and they knew they had to leave their houses and find where the revival meeting was going on. It was just driven by the Spirit.
Well, it's interesting because some of the meetings he had to give the benediction, which is the close of the service, several times. And then the service closed, 24 hours later because people didn't want to go home. They wanted to praise the Lord. They wanted to worship the Lord. They wanted to hear more from the preacher. And, they were just so hungry for more of God.